When the scratch coat is dried, snap chalk lines to course out the brick. Snap chalk lines every 5.5 inches for new patterned brick and every 5 3/4 inches for used patterned brick. This includes enough room for 2 rows of brick and the grout joints. Next, mix a batch of mortar using 1 part Portland cement to 2 parts sand, or an equivalent premix. Start with the corners, alternating the long and short returns. Whenever possible, work from the top down to prevent cement from dripping on the bricks beneath. You can use a level to etch vertical guidelines into the scratch coat to ensure that you keep your end joints plumb. To lay the brick, use a trowel to spread about a 1/2 inch layer of mortar on the back of the brick. Lay the brick against the wall and shake it gently into place. Lay alternate rows beneath each chalk line. Wait until the bricks have dried before laying the other rows to prevent accidentally nudging the bricks above and below out of place. Now it's time to grout the joints. Mix a batch of cement with 1 part mason cement and 2 parts sand, or an equivalent premix. Cut about a 3/8 to 1/2 inch hole in the tip of your grout bag. It's best to start by cutting a smaller hole. You can always cut more later, but if the hole is too big, the cement will drip out and stain the brick. Fill your grout bag about half full with the grout mixture. Twist the top end of the bag and squirt some grout back into the bucket. This will prevent air pockets from causing the grout to accidentally squirt out explosively. Keeping the top end of the bag twisted, gently squeeze the grout into the joints. Fill all the gaps between the bricks with about a 1/2 inch layer of grout. The grout will tighten and seal up the area around the brick. Let the grout dry until it is firm but not solid. You want to be able to push on it without leaving fingerprints, but don't let the grout dry fully or it will be very difficult to strike. We recommend using a hardwood stick such as oak for striking the grout. Keep the sticks square by cutting the ends off of them if they get worn down. Striking the grout gives your project a finished look. Use your striking stick to scrape along the joints until your grout has a clean, even look to it. The grout should crumble away like sand. If it smears or crumbles away in large chunks, that means the grout is still too wet. Finally, use your soft bristled brush to sweep the excess grout off the brick. That's all there is to it. Now your project looks like it was done by a pro. For further information about Boulder Creek Stone products, please visit us online at www.bouldercreekstone.com or call us toll-free at 1-800-762-5902.